Hello, chat. Chat, hello, you there? Chat? Whatever. Whatever, chat. You don't need to respond to me. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. I really don't like this delay in the stream you get on YouTube. Something I really, really don't like. But here's what it is. To the Nintendo Direct stream. Yo, what? Huh? Huh? Excuse me, what the hell? There's a daily limit for sending tweets now. I'm trying to pimp my stream here, Elon. What are you doing to me, bro? Oh, whatever. I don't care. What do I care? I don't need those Twitter people. The Twitter people are the worst people in my streams. It's just the way it is. Sorry if you're here from Twitter. Nintendo Direct time. Send now. Oh yeah. Oh lord, there's just like arguments in my Discord chat. Oh my god. Are we winning? I hear you, yo. Yeah, hey them. Hello there. You would be the first to show up. I think you're my most... You or probably Candles. Maybe Dinomatrix or Dangerman are probably my most loyal viewers. So a very, very special welcome to all of you. Hello, Dinomatrix. What a sentence to come into. I don't know. I wasn't looking at chat when I said anything, so I don't know what you were responding to there. My attention is divided in your stream and the Nino May and Aya's stream. She also doing a watch along of the Direct. What the hell? You can't divide your give all of your attention to me. Don't go wasting your devotion, Hurim. Spend all your love on me. That's Appa. You can't deny Appa, bro or sis. Hey, Angry Metro Cop. Angry Metro Cop. They've officially shut me down. I tried to tweet out the stream, and they were like, you've reached the daily limit. So the story there is that I've been arguing with people on Twitter all day about whether Grass or Estes is superior. And I think I just must have cracked like 1,000 tweet limit or whatever they have to like, it's some sort of spam block detection. I must have cracked that accidentally. Probably I'm the first man to ever crack that without spamming or without having a bot. Become a VTuber? Oh, I can do that. Hold on. Acer Aesthetics. I just gotta get my like little face up here. Oh god damn it! Now there's just a bunch of God of War Ragnarok crap. No! Why did you do this to me, Santa Monica? Okay, so here I am. This is me responding to the stream. They announced Mother 3 for a Western release. I'm like, oh, whoa! That is so cool. Kawaii. And then they go, and here's a new trailer for Tears of the Kingdom. And I go, oh my god! Aye! Because the VTubers always make like pretty exaggerated anime noises. I don't know if that would work for me. I think my accent is way too hard to listen to already, and it's very hard for me to parse out words in the first place. So trying to be like cutesy and cuddly and friendly, I don't think it would work. I think you would just get like some sort of brain aneurysm trying to compartmentalize what's coming out of my mouth hole. Don't tell people that Blood Packs and Bloodborne are basically Grass from Demon's Souls. They'd lose it. See, I'd actually, and this is going into my Grass versus Estes video, rallying is the real healing mechanic in Bloodborne, right? So like the healing mechanics are all directing the experience in very subtle ways, and Bloodborne's rallying mechanic is the real healing, and that's to direct you to like really duke it out and have slugfests and fight for your life. And I don't think you can really compare the blood vial system to Estus or Grass because, maybe in the abstract, like the concept of just having a perishable resource for healing, which has an upper carrying cap. But I think the real, like, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's disingenuous to compare Bloodborne healing to Dark Souls and Demon Souls healing, because the vibe you get from that healing system and how it informs the playstyle is so different. Maybe if Bloodborne didn't have rallying, I think I would align a little bit more to this viewpoint. Depends on the VTuber. Ooh, what animations? Thank you for the animations. Studio Ghibli made those animations for me. That's the only anime studio I know. No, I know about like Toei Animation, Madhouse, Bones, Rolling Bones. But your accent is too cute already, Acer. Thank you, Silver. You're just saying that though. I've listened to my voice. I know. You. It's fine. I know. Not all VTubers go for the cutesy aesthetic. Oh, that's interesting. I'd love to be like a VTuber. I wonder, chat, what AI is going to do to like the VTuber economy, because we must surely be getting close to the point where artificial intelligence can just mimic personality enough. Like, you know how in anime, how in cartoons, the characters, they never really changed. Bart Simpson's been a 10-year-old prankster kid for like 50 years. We could have that in AI. And like the character, the streamer will never change. They'll never grow, never develop, never age. And you can watch them until you're an old man. And then you can shoot yourself for living, like you can commit suicide because you're living in the worst possible sci-fi dystopias. You also need to heal infinitely more in Bloodborne because everything hits like a truck. Yeah. I also think you just, taking a hit in Dark Souls, that's a mistake. When you take a hit in Demon Souls, that's because you made a mistake. Taking a hit in Bloodborne, that's not really a liability because you can always regenerate the health by attacking the enemy. So sometimes the best strategy is actually to eat a couple of hits because you know that you can recover it back. I might have a bias for Nordic accents already, though. That's true. I feel like Mads Mikkelsen and Giancarlo Esposito. I think they've really done a number to like propagandize people about Nordic people being like suave and attractive and cool. So I'm here to like dispel that notion. I also, for the longest time, I thought Giancarlo Esposito was the American Mads Mikkelsen. But then I learned that, no, he was also born in Denmark. So I was like, oh, yes, we get another one. We have him, Mads Mikkelsen, Viggo Mortensen. I think we have Viggo. We have the Skarsgårds. I think we have we can claim the Gyllenhaals because they come from the Gyllenhaals, which I think are like distant cousins of the Swedish royal family. So technically we can claim Jake Gyllenhaal and Maggie Gyllenhaal. I haven't really wanted to claim Maggie Gyllenhaal. I used to like Jake Gyllenhaal, but now he does like a bunch of crap movies. He was in Spider-Man. He was good in that, but he was in that crap Spider-Man movie. He was in that Ambulance movie by Michael Bay, and I'm like, hey, everyone loves a paycheck. What the hell are you doing? Just do more little artsy movies, man. What are you doing? Hello, Count Drac. I can't read that. The Cam Dumbnet Acer. Thank you. You too. AI is potentially scary in a more dystopia way than the robots will kill us all. Yeah, well, I always loved Dune because in Dune, the like humanity became slaves to the machines, but it wasn't because the machines took over. It was because the people who owned the machines used the machines to enslave humanity. Because you have a calculator, now you become kind of dependent on the calculator. And so you don't develop your own mathematical capabilities. And they had the Butlerian Jihad, and then there was this sort of cult of humanity that rose up. And the new way of living is we have to empower humans to do the things that we had the machines do for us. Anyways, enough of this. Release dates and other information presented are subject to change. God damn it. I'm beginning to think this COVID-19 thing was a huge load of crap. Originally, I was like, nah, you know, COVID-19, okay. But now that it's delaying my games, I don't think it's cool anymore. Is there any audio playing? What the hell is this? Nintendo? Hello? Ooh. I'm increasing the audio. Chat, you have to tell me if this is too high. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shigeru Miyamoto is jizzing backstage. I don't know. There's probably some weird kids who like Pikmin. It's Naples in English. Warhammer 40k has this as well, probably because they stole it from Toon. Yeah. Some very dangerous butlers. I just say hi to everyone, to you. Sorry, just used to writing in Russian. Oh, that's no problem. Yeah, hi Counteract. Welcome. Are you enjoying the Pikmin 4 reveal? I think we actually knew this game was happening. I like footage from the Pikmins. They always look like they're really friendly, chill games. We can hear it. Oh, you can hear it? That's good. No sound. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay. I just needed to check the audio. Gonna increase it by 10 decibels. Should be fine. I assume I'm going to like everything Acer doesn't. That's very fair. You know, I started out here shilling my grass healing versus Estus healing video where I take the unconventional and Stop sending me damn messages! I'm so unpopular. Nobody ever talks to me. And then I start, hey, you know, I'm gonna go stream. And then somebody's like, I'm gonna send him a message. I haven't talked to him since high school. But yeah, I take very unconventional stances because I'm trying to make people think I have original takes. The wee little gremlin guys are too good. Oh yeah. Oh, we should bring back Overlord and make it good. Wow, Colin, we found a castaway. There's still no audio coming through. That's very interesting. Oh, it's because the desktop... Okay, I get it. It's because desktop audio is happening on the first monitor rather than the second one. Even though the footage is playing on the first. Oh my god. OBS, please. Nintendo stream still silent. Yeah. Hold on. Chill. Oh, it's because the desktop... Okay, I get it. It's because... Okay, now there's some audio playing. I'm gonna increase it just a little bit more. Just a little bit. There we go. Jeez, for Pikmin chat, Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, just for Pikmin. Oh, it's not Miyamoto. Ooh. Jesse Pikmin. Yo. I wouldn't say it. I can't say the B word on a Nintendo stream. It's not wholesome enough. Yo, lady, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't sell meth, yo. Terrible impersonation, but whatever. Jesse Pikmin. I think that's a funny joke. I think if somebody smarter, funnier than me could do something with that, there you have it.
This new hero is a real gem.
Ooh, Gem in the Hologram.
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass DLC.
Lord almighty, Xenoblade Chronicles. Whatever. Jesse Pikmin. There. Okay, I'm good. I'm happy with the audio now.
And a refined lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also...
I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles has big Genshin Impact vibes where I think I have too much self-respect to play this, but if I did start to play it, I would immediately suck, like it would suck 3 years out of my life.
Coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want?
Oh my god. Oh, they keep doing this! These sort of disconnected English VAs over soft anime music.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch
Breaking
system
Bad was a good anime.
February 15th.
Yeah, I think it was a good anime. I think it fell off and during the time skip, but whatever. Shake it, amigo. Something, something, nothing new under the sun.
New
Well,
Samba de Amigo game.
well.
Grab your Joy-Con controllers
Sorry, excuse me.
and gently shake 'em like
You should
a
tell people to go
balloon.
touch grass with a picture of grass from Demon Souls who disagree. Oh, that's
Follow the instructions on screen to
that's
pose.
good. That's good. That's good. I might use that and not credit you.
But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes.
Looks like they fixed the character models from the second one. Alright. Anime alert.
To predict your compatibility in
I thought it was a light novel which got adapted into an anime. Are you a Monster Hunter, chat? No, sadly. I think, nothing against Monster Hunter, I've just never sat down and gotten into them, because they don't look very newcomer friendly. I feel like I'd actually need to spend a few hours sort of preparing myself mentally to be sucked into that experience. But I do think I would have a lot of fun with it. My survival games of choice are, of course, games like Snake Eater. But, yeah. Well, survival, hunting games, maybe. Roguelike elements, so half-baked procedural generation and permadeath.
Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up.
See, I think we're still...
Here, you'll aim
I liked Hades, but I think we're still waiting for, like, the definitive roguelike game. Where, like, because... After Breath of the Wild, it's really hard to justify open world if you're still going to be railroading the player in various ways. It happens, and there are good games that do it. Elden Ring. But like with roguelike, I think roguelike is a lot like those sorts of Square Enix's Marvel's Avengers game, where it's like stat management, where stat management, you just, if you're gonna do it, commit to it and make it actually really, really good, right? Don't do it just to pad the game out. And with roguelike, I think we're waiting for like the game that sort of takes the concept of a roguelike so far that it's like the natural conclusion of everything you can squeeze out of that, and really showcases this is what roguelike can be when you actually really devote yourself to it. And I was gonna make that game, but I didn't decide to do it because it turns out it was a bit harder to systemize, and it didn't ultimately play out like I wanted to.
in this new paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts
Oh, yeah.
alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with death and Dracula.
Not a fan. They used 3D animation to cover up the pixel art. Ooh, nah, it's fine, whatever.
12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series.
I don't want Acer to start with the Monster Hunter with the worst end game.
Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch. March 6th.
Chad is still talking about Monster Hunter. Talking about stats in RPG, etc. I really dislike that the new Dragon Age just leaked will be more generic action game. Oh, that sucks.
Uncover dangerous truths.
They keep trying to make Tron into a thing, and it's just like, you can't. It's not cool, and people aren't gonna go for it. Tron is a nerd thing, and it always loses money. It's like Blade Runner. They prop it up every 20 years, and it just flops terribly.
Consoles on Nintendo Switch this April. Who's there?
The Dark Souls of Cells.
Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good.
Uh-oh.
The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects.
I want to try Dead Cells, but I get irrationally angry when games that are not roguelikes are called roguelike.
Fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Coffee, baby.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
I feel like they've been announcing this game 4 times now. What the hell? This is like this aesthetic of sort of modern-looking techno game with some weird magic. And they all have that Breath of the Wild cell shading look to them. Terrible. Back in Tron. But I don't know, this might be fun. Okay, I'm interested because I really wanted for a detective game to like gamify solving a mystery. I don't like, why the hell are they oh my god, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Gamify the mystery detective thing. Don't Oh my god. This guy, he's a bit too eager there to be with the voice actor. What is this? Okay, so we're just going full on crazy mode right now. They had me in the first half, not gonna lie, and then it became anime. Dude, it's almost 12 PM where I live, and I have uni at 7 AM. Tell your professor to, go, you know, shove his head where it don't shine. You gotta watch my stream, man. Ghost Trick is such a cool concept, and the story is really engaging, and it's got gorgeous pixel art. Okay.
There was a witch and a demon.
Alright. This might be good. This might be good.
Experienced Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza,
Yo, what?
seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother. She ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest
I'm going to that forest
and save Mummy.
to save Mommy.
She'll encounter
She talks like
demon
Queen Elizabeth II, the lesser Queen Elizabeth. No shade. Rest in peace.
Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this.
Okay, this is fun. This is like we're gonna take Bayonetta and do a different kind of game with this. I don't hate this,
Together in battle as well.
but like I'm not a big Bayonetta guy anyways.
Cereza cannot attack.
So
Only
I
support
prefer,
by
Chad. I
magic
prefer
and
pristine action games like Call of Duty Warzone and Jack 2 Renegade.
Stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically
Furry
use
alert.
character's abilities
Is there a
to
furry
defend
alert here? See, I don't know. I feel like there being fur isn't furry.
as they can.
Oh wait, she has like cat ears, but it's her hair.
New paths can be opened.
I wonder if yeah, her braided hair kind of works like a tail too. She does have like a cat hair. That's interesting. It's interesting. They almost snuck it past me, but chat, thank you. You kept a good eye on it for me.
Bayonetta origins. Cereza and the Lost Demon.
I'm not into Bayonetta, but the art style of this is tempting. Yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo.
Have you heard of AI Somnium Files, a solid detective game? I have not.
Next, please take a
Warzone 2.0, you mean? I mean nothing. I've never played a Call of Duty. I've played like Black Ops. I think I played Zombies. I played Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, I think, back in like high school maybe? Or like even before that? I don't know. I don't know when those games came out. I've been out of touch with that whole landscape for so many years. If there's no snout, it's not furry. What's this? Splatoon? Is this an open world Splatoon game? See, Splatoon is one of those franchises which I think is not made for me. I think this is like Nintendo, they want to get into the multiplayer shooter game genre, and they want to get the kids, and they're like, here's a game for them, and Acer, you need to shut up, this game isn't for you. And I'm like, okay Nintendo, I'll do what you say, don't worry. If you're going to play any visual novel, please try out 13 Sentinels. Loki, is that you? Everybody's talking about 13 Sentinels. Loki's been telling me to play 13 Sentinels like a crazy person, and I think I've just found a bunch of his alt accounts. Nice try.
Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville. So shop wherever
Speaking of out of touch, is it now out of touch Thursday? Not for another hour and 46 minutes.
show. And amiibo functionality all work in the same way.
Amiibo functionality. I'm so happy Splatoon exists, but I will never play it. Yeah, same.
The squids
Like, I don't... See, this is... It's Splatoon, Teen Titans Go. It has this weird, sippy zoomer energy that just... It doesn't... I feel so uncomfortable looking at it. Because I grew up with like Ratchet and Clank, which had like 2000s edge, pristine 2000s edge, and like cynicism and snarkiness. And to watch that truly be dead, and the kids now are playing these Zoomer games, doesn't land for me, Chad. I'm not Loki, please play 13 Sentinels. Stream it? What, 13 Sentinels? I'm not gonna play it. I might play it someday. Chat, you know, if you want me to play all of your games, patreon.com/medievalmegaman. Okay? When I can do this stuff full time, I'll be able to play your games. Until then, I just have to play a bunch of survival horror games from the 2000s and some dungeon crawlers from the 90s. What am I looking at here? It feels like a kid's game from what I've seen of it. It feels... I think it... See, I'd imagine, like, the most hardcore players of this aren't kids, but I feel like the art style and the aesthetic and the mood skews young.
The Splatoon 3 expansion.
Hey there. Yeah, you guys were noticing the bot. It was weird. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Since its launch. Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, more headlines. Illusion Island.
Awaits Mickey and friends on a
Like, look at this zippy zoomer energy they have.
Minnie Mouse.
Why don't they animate it like Cuphead?
Goofy.
That's a formula that works.
Adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monoth.
I do like white Mickey Mouse though. I really hate when they have his face and he has like this Caucasian skin color. It just looks disgusting. But when he has like that ghost white face, that's like this, like he has there, looks so much better.
Places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boosters.
Am I the bot? Miku, are you the bot? I didn't see a bot. What bot? Not bot, but like an ass. Look at the Splatoon, the expansion packs. He was like the girl was wearing white, and she was like a white foreground, and then she had like a butt that was twice the size of the rest of her body. I like Mickey Mouse. I like some of the Mickey Mouses. I like the old Mickey Mouses where he's like walking around in haunted mansions. This is like Rayman Legends, what the hell? He's walking around in like haunted mansions and there's like silly skeletons going after him. I like those Mickey Mouses. There's actually one called, I think it's called like Mickey Mouse and the Mad Doctor or something, or Dr. Death or something. I think it's called the Mad Doctor. That's out of copyright because Disney failed to renew the license. So you can do whatever you want with that. Out of context, Acer. The very old style is very cool. Yeah, the rubber hose animations. More of that, please.
New emblems are coming to future waves of the Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC.
See, I think the problem with animation today is kind of like the problem with 7th gen games, is that every 7th gen game was running on Unreal 3. And the assets that came pre-packaged with Unreal 3 started sort of infusing themselves into everybody's game, because it's much cheaper to use those than to create your own. And so every game in the 7th generation, almost like they were all these just gray-brown military shooters. And they all kind of looked the same because they were using the same engine with the same asset pack. And because this engine was good at some things and bad at other things, it just naturally sort of pushed games into being this weird thing for a while. And I think a lot of animation today has really sort of stagnated because everybody's using the same animation programs, and those animation programs, they're optimized for that sort of weird, sippy, outline-heavy animation, whereas something like rubber hose animation, you probably need, if you want to do that really easily, you'd probably need to code something special, some special shaders, some special like animation scripts or whatever. You probably need to write specific code for that, which is always more of a hassle. But that's how you that's how you can tell the who's the elites and who's the noobs. The elites, they go the extra mile.
This is Reverie, a world in which
These games all have that Breath of the Wild cell shading stuff going on, man. What is this? Oh, this is actually more like 3D cell shading pretending to be 2D. It looks like the Invincible cartoon. I think I woke everyone up in chat from Acer just shouting "but." I want Mickey Mouse to be white, Acer 2023. Chat, I swear to God, if they cast Mickey Mouse differently in the next Mickey Mouse movie, I'm going to go crazy. The problem is that there's way less money in it now. Animation, I don't know. I don't know about like the business side of animation. But yeah, like obviously when the market is more, when there's more like diffusion in the money, it's harder to justify to backers that you're gonna go with a very special art style. I could see that. I could see that. That's why the hand-drawn animations are still relevant. Yeah, because like the one thing hand-drawn animation still has over computer animation is that the interface of like a mouse and keyboard and notepad and like working through Photoshop and stuff, however expansive it is, it can't quite match the semiotics of just drawing something with your hand. You have so much more, there's so much less that is sort of excluded from your creative expression, sort of natural instincts when you're just using your hand versus when you're using a mouse and keyboard. So hand-drawn animation still has that going for itself. Dwayne Johnson is Mickey Mouse. Hey, you know, we're back to Katamari Damacy. Is this 2003? What is this? This is pretty cool. Okay.
Active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damacy Reroll.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil.
Ooh, chat.
Freely traverse a breathtaking world.
I don't know. I don't love the water animations. I do think the sand. I don't know. It's just like dots.
Enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda.
I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know if I really like the visuals here. Oh, actually, I like that little boat. I think that looked good.
Demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
Ooh. I do actually like the value grouping where environments are very clearly different from the characters in the environments. That looked very clean to me. It's like the difference between practical effect and CG. Yeah.
Block areas to gain the advantage.
In CGI models, they have a fixed dimension, while hand-drawn can be non-cohesive in favor of a stronger impression. Yeah, I think it's also just like those little small human imperfections that go such a long way. Sea of Stars is really pretty in places and sort of in others.
Games is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD.
Ooh, Etrian Odyssey. I've never played this. Okay.
Shadows. A blank map is your only guide. By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress even further.
Alright.
Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the Allied Defending Protector or the ultra-fast Dark Hunter. But be warned, every adventure is fraught with danger.
Okay.
Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your
You can distort your CGI models just as easily, see what ArcSys do for their animations. Maybe not as easily, but you can do it definitely. Oh yeah, like I don't think there's anything hand-drawn can do that like computer animation can't do. I'm just saying, like, I think the instinctive expressive capabilities of your hand, just there's a wider range of things you can do that come naturally to you than when you have to filter your hand through like a mouse through a tablet.
Get your tactical skills ready. Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 reboot camp game.
Okay, okay. He's got a big wrench. Is this Ratchet and Clank?
Max,
Oh,
Sammy,
Andy.
and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends. Plus, go head-to-head. in
Please,
local and
please
online play.
show me what the game plays like. Okay, that's probably like, it probably plays like one of those mobile games because they didn't show me gameplay. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. Sly Cooper? Just kidding.
The story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game.
Oh.
Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the.
What is everybody in chat waiting for? Like, what's everybody's big hopeful reveal here? Because the biggest gaming news of the week have obviously already came out, and that's that they released Servant of Endymion from the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list. He's been there since like 2019, and they destroyed my deck. That like late Master Rule 4 ban list, it wiped out like 20 or something cards from my deck, and I had to stop playing the game because I can't keep investing in this. You keep taking my cards away. But now that she's back, I'm like, ooh, does Pendulum Spellcaster Fusion Toolbox make a return? My glorious deck from that era, do I make a return? And then I look and I'm like, Tier Elements, they kind of nerfed it, but at the same time, it's like, that's a lot of advantage to compete against. Cast Tira, you kidding me? I can't. I'm too old, Chad, I'm too old. I can't go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't play Nintendo games, so I'm mainly here to chat. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Metroid Prime 4. Oh, Victor. You know, you're here to suffer, that's what you were here for. I'm honestly only here for Kirby. Prime 4 is an abstract dream. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm hoping for F-Zero. That would be kind of cool. Nintendo stuff is very boring. Apart from handhelds. Oh, honestly, I'm not looking forward to anything. I haven't owned a Nintendo console in decades aside from handhelds. Yeah. Yeah, like I bought a Switch for Breath of the Wild, and I was really hoping that, okay, with the Switch, now that I own it, I can actually get into these other Nintendo franchises. And I just kind of haven't, because I think their price support is terrible. I'm not interested in paying $60 full price for some fucking Kirby game, and it's like the virtual console is terrible, and it's like I can't play the games I own on my 3DS. It's just like, it's really weird, and then like the actual library is really weird, and it doesn't have like good emulation or anything, so I'm like, screw this, man. I should have known better. I should have known better than to trust Nintendo.
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
Oh, hey, talk about the virtual console.
Let's introduce the games that will be available at launch.
Okay,
Tetris.
I don't need...
The falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score.
I straight up do not need a console to play Tetris.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX.
That actually is kind of cool.
To escape Koholint Island.
I've been thinking about doing a big video on like Link games, Zelda games, both actual Zelda games in that 2D style and games inspired by that style. Nintendo, you can't be trying to sell me Mr. Game & Watch in 2023, man!
Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island.
That looks kind of nice.
2, Return of Samus.
Hey, Victor, you got a Metroid game! Did they show Zelda yet? Nah. They don't, they'd end with that, I think, if they're gonna show it.
Kirby's Dream Land.
You want Game Boy Advance for Nintendo Online? Yeah. I had a Game Boy Advance. I loved the Spyro Ripto's Revenge that was on that. I played a lot of Rayman 3. Game had a banger soundtrack. Oh.
Up to 2 players can play compatible games together locally or online.
I just, like, straight up Nintendo, you're selling me Tetris in 2023. Alright, like some more Zelda. And... Oh my god! Chat! Danger Man!
Game Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Here are the games that you can play at launch.
You know, it took 7 years, but we're finally getting some good games from their past library.
From the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. Experience the origins of the lightning fast micro games. Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
Yo, what?
Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system.
Cool.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a zany world and fight with equally zany attacks. The Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap.
That's actually one I have wanted to look at, because I like Link's little sprite there, but I don't know if that's a good one.
And up to 4 players can play together.
Screw that 8-bit nonsense.
More games will be added to this library as well.
Check out the AI voice of Jordan Peterson explaining Bionicle to Joe Rogan. I already did. It was incredible. I really like it. They're talking. There's a great moment where he was like, yeah, I love Takenua. Wasn't he just a little guy? Yeah, he was just a regular Matoran. And I'm just like, man, they actually got the lore correct. It's really good.
Will be playable on Nintendo Switch. And after today's Nintendo
Minish Cap is kind of cool.
you'll
Yeah.
be able to play the Game Boy and
Didn't even
Game
show
Boy Advance
Metroid Zero Mission. Nintendo hates Metroid. Chat, we need to accept this. You got the F-Zero game. That's true.
Plus expansion pack in the future. Let's see a few more headlines.
Oh, a few more headlines.
The original Metroid Prime game
Oh.
remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Where are we at? We have like 10 or something minutes left. Oh, countdown to re-entry. That's looking good, looking good. I wonder if they're gonna make a new Switch. I think, didn't they talk about how like the Switch is gonna change the way we look at a console's life cycle? I think they said something like that, and I'm like, I'm actually kind of okay with the Switch just being the only console they have for like 10 more years. I think that would be really interesting, and then you just have this amazingly popular console with a huge library. And then you do the Switch 2 and you're like, and by the way, all of the old games, you can still play it. So it has the largest built-in library of any console at launch. Metroid Prime Remastered. Grubb shaved his head over this.
First Metroid Prime game, originally released on
Have you
Nintendo
checked out the
GameCube
Dagoth
system.
Ur confronting an Argonian one? No, I'm not like searching them out. I just watch them if they come to me.
From the perspective of Samus Aran.
Metroid Prime trilogy.
To
Ah.
this alien
All right. Calm down, chat. Calm down. It's just Metroid Prime.
Bowsers are the key to your
Okay, it's just
adventure.
Metroid Prime. You get a lot of Metroid Prime. It's not like this is the first Metroid Prime game or anything. They gotta fix that stick drift though.
Situation, a certain
I didn't know that was a problem. This is how disconnected I am from the Nintendo Switch.
hostile creatures attack. Put them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back.
Only
with
the
new
first one remastered.
bombs and more.
Oh, they'll sell this for full price. Don't you worry. Chat, if you were worried that they were gonna underprice you for this,
Allowing you to move
rest
around
assured, Nintendo will sell you this for $70.
You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle.
Ooh.
The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered
How much?
launches on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh my
The physical
God.
version of the game will be available in
Oh my
stores
god!
February 27th.
Chat, they don't announce the price. Why would they? There's no reason to announce a price during these showcases because it only gets people mad.
This is
Nobody's
the
ever like,
role
yes,
of
I'm
the
happy they announced the
organization.
price.
Yuma, a trainee detective,
Okay.
and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him,
Oh.
will solve the strange
Little
incidents
anime
within
boy and
Konami.
little anime girl work
The city
together to
ruthlessly
fight
controlled
another little
by
anime boy.
Amaterasu Corporation. You'll investigate these incidents alongside master detectives.
A lot of anime detective games. Also, is this Danganronpa?
that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise.
Disguise?
Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude.
I'm gonna have to talk to Shayna, show her this. She'll be like,
Witness past
oh my
crime
god,
scenes
it's
and
Danganronpa.
These abilities
Great, we'll
can be
emulate.
shared with
Yeah, that's the thing. We're like, I'd love to buy
use them to get
old Nintendo games for like 10, 20 bucks.
collecting enough evidence.
But man, they just don't sell them for that. And at that point, it's like, why am I not just emulating this? If you're gonna, like, this is so inconvenient for me in the first place. Man, there's a lot of ass shots there, huh?
Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
Are they
launches
wielding
on
the
Nintendo
FAMAS?
Switch, June 30th.
That's the Danganronpa guys. Oh yeah. You can always tell. You can always tell Danganronpa guys. There's something to the art style there.
A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo Game
I thought I
Boy
was
system,
tripping. Looks like
comes to
Danganronpa.
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
everybody in chat is now like, oh, it looks like Danganronpa, and they were like, oh, you know, I always do is look like Danganronpa, but no, but none of you said it before I said it. You were all too scared to announce how you felt about the visual style.
You'll stand up to the Empire across 2 different eras of war.
Okay, okay.
During your travels, you'll visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies.
Oh,
Battles are fought using cards called Magnus.
okay.
Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from
Narrator, you straight up have like 4 minutes left of this stream,
You'll need to make split
and
decisions
you're ending it on a card-based JRPG. Nintendo, what are you doing here?
and the lands below. Baten
There's so many
Kaitos
JRPG franchises I
HD
just barely ever heard of.
soars
Yeah.
onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
This is very much like the remaster direct.
Dive into your new fantasy life.
Is this a Moonstone Island thingy? No, it's not. I see that game a lot on Twitter, and I'm like, I wish I had any sort of energy for my game. But to be fair, I haven't even begun marketing it, so.
Once thriving island.
More overpriced remasters? Yeah, it looks like it. Another RPG I'm never gonna play.
Travel between past and present. To
Glad I
meet
waited
the
20 years to play Baten Kaitos Rewarded. Oh yeah.
Become a woodcutter. Angler.
Oh my god, I can become a woodcutter!
Paladin. Magician. And more. Take on different roles.
This looks like a
The island.
like Animal Crossing's idea of action adventure, you know?
This life is yours to live.
Oh my god, it is Animal Crossing. You can
After
place down a chair.
1,000 years, the restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time.
What is this girl doing stealing my time, chat? What's this? What's this? This looks okay. This looks okay. Oh, it's Inspector Layton. Baten Kaitos is the last thing I expected to see. Acer just woke everyone up in the building right now. Okay.
Yoshi's Island. A brand new course is zooming into
They should have like Acer's Island,
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course
right?
Pass
Chat.
DLC.
What would my racetrack have? You'd have like, you can take like the Bloodborne commentary. That's like the basic route, but then you can do shortcuts, which are other videos I've made,
Kart Double Dash.
and it's all of my hilarious jokes over the years, just playing in the background. You can have me as one of the racers. I'll be on like, I'll take the bus.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass
don't know.
DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Okay, okay.
Active Nintendo
See, this is what I'm
Switch
talking about with like
expansion
Nintendo
packs
Switch is going to change the idea of a console lifecycle where,
The
yeah,
DLC
they're just going to continue making Mario Kart levels. There's just like, it still makes money, so they'll just keep doing it. Don't worry. Don't you worry, they'll keep doing it. Took the freaking ages to add new courses to Mario Kart Deluxe. Yeah, but they're still doing it. Right, that's the thing. They're still doing it. The game came out like what, 3 years ago or something? I actually don't know, but it's been like forever. It's like if From Software was now like, by the way, okay, we're finally gonna get around to that 6 Archstone. I feel so left out because I have no idea what most of these series are. Yeah, same. I was a PlayStation kid growing up, so I don't know what half of these games are. I had to play, you know, as a poor PlayStation kid, I was forced to play quality games. Well, there's like a little friendly Grim Reaper there. That looks nice. Hey sir, I figured you're more likely to see comments during a live stream, so just wanted to say how thankful I am to have found your channel and how inspiring you are as a YouTuber, designer, and critic. Thank you, Jack Lucy. Yeah, I finally reached the point where I can no longer respond to every comment I get because I get too many. Suffering from success over here. I used to be like, because like I could do it if I set aside like 30 minutes every day to respond to comments, I could still do it, but it's just like it's a lot. It would be a lot.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment.
Okay, is it Zelda? Probably Zelda. Yeah, that looks like Zelda. There's a bunch of crap there in the overworld. I don't know if I like that. Alright, please let those towers collapse. I hate those towers, man. Switch emulator.
Rise, rise, my servants.
Oh my god.
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
What is this voice acting?
No survivors.
What is this voice acting? Everybody crapped on the voice acting from the first game and they just like, nah, we're gonna double down. If Link isn't wearing girl clothes in this one, I don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, he does wear girls' clothes in Breath of the Wild. I forgot. Okay, so somebody more familiar with Breath of the Wild is gonna have to tell me whether this is the basically the like, because it takes place in the same map, but it's changed. But how much did they change it?
Stop him.
Well, that looks different. Flying enemies, that looks a bit different. That looks different. Overworld physics puzzles, that looks cool. Yeah, he has a new magic hand. I enjoy magical hands in games. I may have one in my game. A dragon hand, people. A dragon hand. Show me him doing something. Don't just show me these disconnected little clips of nothing there, man. Okay, there's something. Okay.
Please, lend him your power.
Oh my god. It's just like the voice acting is so bad. I wonder if they have like a Japanese director directing the English actors.
That was The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
If this game is still filled with item degradation, it's not going to be on my radar at all. The way Breath of the Wild handled it is the laziest way to do it. I don't know. I feel like they really just needed more ways to utilize the environment in combat. I think if they had had vastly more of those, then I wouldn't have cared as much.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for
Not interested, not after Ocarina of Time burnt me so hard yesterday. June 12th? No. Was it June 12th? Wasn't it December 5th? Which was it? It may have been June 12th. No Nintendo of America is notoriously bad. Oh, man, that was weak. That was weak. You know, you announce Tears of the Kingdom, which is like the most hyped up Nintendo game, and how you do it? This is like it's coming out soon, so you got to ramp up the marketing, and they're just like, here's a weak ass trailer with some weak ass voice acting. It's not a shade on the voice actors. It may just have bad direction, may have been directed poorly. I don't know. But don't you want to be like, hey, so here's God, his name escapes me. Is it Eiichiro Oda? I don't remember. I don't remember his name right now. But get the director, plop him on stage, and be like, so here are the design. Just have him give me a 1 hour talk about how they tackle the designing of this game, because they did that for GDC. There's a great talk where they talk about how Breath of the Wild was designed, and it's so interesting because how they went back to the original game and they're like, here are the core principles we want to explore. So let's build a new 2D Zelda game, and we just explode on these things, and then they just create like a prototype game, and then they go, okay, now we have kind of a roadmap for what we want. Now we make the big game, and I'm like, but I want to play the 2D game. Give me the prototype game. Sell me that game. I want to play that game now, because it's so much more interesting to see developers talking about stuff in depth, I think, than just seeing like disconnected narrations of bad voice acting and little snippets of gameplay here that I can't parse out because it moves too fast. Because I'm getting old, I don't have the ability to compartmentalize visual information like I could when I was a kid. Zelda shouldn't have voice acting, in my opinion. That's fair. Layton was cool. Everything else was pretty disappointing. That's fair. As a Nintendo fan, could say this direct was weak. Besides Metroid Prime and Game Boy games, and that's it. Yeah. Zelda should have voice acting. It's 2023. Current year argument. Eiichiro Oda is the One Piece guy. Yeah, I know. But his name is something like that, right? It's like, crap. It's like Ada. What the hell is his name? What the hell is his name? Oh, now my internet decides to be slow. His name Eiji Aonuma. There it is. Yeah, apparently 12th of May. Oh yeah, May. 5/12 can be European date though. Yeah, because like this. Yeah, oops. I actually need to do something here. I hate the American calendar system where it's like, no, you put the month first. Why on earth would you do that? Why isn't it just the day, month, and year? Right? You mark it progressively as it becomes a more, a less changing number. Why do month first? Are you guys all bankers in America? What the hell? Pokemon with voice acting would be even worse with how the current games are being done. Oof. No Midna, no Bye. Oof. No Silksong news. Yeah. I feel like Silksong has entered that realm of like legendary status where I was not excited at all for Silksong. I understand people who were, but I was like, okay, yeah, just like that would be interesting, get more of that game. But now it's been so many years that it can't just be an expansion. It has to be like a fully fledged experience. And I don't really believe they're going to deliver on something like that. I feel like it's kind of like, Yacht Club games, they made Shovel Knight. And then they just kept making Shovel Knight content for 10 years. And I'm like, and now they're doing like a great looking game about like a mouse who can bury herself in the ground. And it looks like a Game Boy Zelda game. But I'm like, imagine if instead of just doing endless Shovel Knight content, and I know it was Patreon goals they had to fulfill, imagine if instead of doing that, you'd have made other games. And then you'd have like From Software made 7 games in the time it took you to complete Shovel Knight. And that's kind of where I am with Silksong, where like, I think it would have been much more interesting if they just gone and done something new. So like, but whatever. People want to see Silksong, let them see Silksong. Just do the Japanese way of year, month, day. Japan, what the hell, man? Ugh. Why would you put day, month, year? Because you know what month it is. Right? You just you never start a conversation. You're like, okay, hey, what month is it? You never do that. You'd be like, hey, what day is it? right? Because like you do it progressively after how bigger the number becomes. Why would you put month first? That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Like, dating gives me a question. I don't even know where you're from. I'm from Iceland, where we have proper dating for our stuff. To go from smallest time measurement to biggest, you don't say minute, second, hour either. Yeah, exactly. Good point, Delicious Dishes. Thank you for being on my side. We might be ATM. Day, month, year just makes more sense to me. That's because you were raised to believe that, right? It's kind of like if you live in the Soviet Union, right? And every day you read the Soviet Times. And then somebody goes in and they're like, hey, you can listen to rock and roll. And you'd be like, no, I can't, because it doesn't make sense to me, right? Just do. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Silver. You said day, month, year makes more sense to you. I'm sorry. I was crapping on you for no reason. Year, month, day is superior because computers sort it right. Ugh. Day, month, year is how the Lord intended. It is how the Lord intended. Hopefully I can like flip through a Bible and showcase people. In my country, it's day, month, year. Yeah, I think it's only in like 5 countries where it's month, day, year. Year, month, day is great for sorting. You don't... What the hell are you sorting, man? Like, I like, maybe if you're like doing a backlog, right? If you're going through some archives, maybe it's some value going through by year. But this is not that. How dare Acer unsubbed? Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, chat. I've ranted enough. I've chewed enough of you out. Gonna hopefully stream again tomorrow. Finish out Armored Core 2. At first I misread that as snorting. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, anyways, so hopefully I'll be back to streaming tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for showing up. This was a disappointing direct, I think. See you, Acer. Yeah, bye-bye. Sorting files on my computer. Oh, no. That's just because you got a bad computer. I can't. Chat, I can't. Chat, I love you, but I can't be having this argument with you because I'm going to get a brain aneurysm. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Bye-bye.